I mean, don't lawyers have terrible handwriting too?
I don't know. That one's hit or miss. I've seen good lawyer handwriting. I've seen real shit lawyer handwriting. So I think that one's a 50-50.
Men of culture has entered the chat.
What's going on, Christian?
El Christian.
Who's asking where the other ones are?
Other ones what?
Other men of culture.
I don't know.
There are no
Never
other
found 'em.
men of culture.
It's
it's like a library, right?
I suppose it should really be the man of culture has graced the degenerates with his presence, if we're being honest.
And the South Carolina anarchist cook.
Yeah.
yeah, everybody's got to have one.
He's the South Carolina ghost author of the Anarchist Cookbook.
Yeah, there you go.
I wouldn't put it past him, if we're being fair.
I like how used that is in like television now.
The Anarchist Cookbook?
Yeah, there's always like, oh, he's got the anarchist cookbook, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, that must mean he's a terrorist.
I mean, I had the Anarchist Cookbook when I was 13.
I mean, originally wasn't it just the?
I suppose that doesn't really help the argument at all, but
wow, thanks for putting that in digital air.
All right,
you're on one of them lists.
Almost assuredly.
This is why you don't fly anywhere.
I fly.
Yeah,
just not that much.
Pre 9/11 or post 9/11?
Both.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen you fly.
Yeah, I had to. No, you did. In fact, because I had to fly to San Diego to buy my car.
No one actually saw you get on the plane.
That doesn't make any sense. No one sees anybody get on a plane.
I mean,
the people I was with saw me get on the plane.
Well, how do we know that?
That's a long comment.
Wow, my vision's terrible right now. Hang on. What was the general consensus about all of the Russells last week in terms of power ranking?
Oh, power. I think it went, I mean, for me, it was 15, 13, the pick, and then the 10.
Yeah,
I think we were the same.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right. Welcome to the Big Ash live stream. They're Kevin and Casey. I'm Lane. Tonight, I don't know what we're talking about. That's a lie. We're going to talk about Iran and national spending, probably F1. The Epic Pass was released for next year.
Targeted towards Gen Zers.
No, that's different. That's particular products, although I have questions about that. Anything I'm missing? Oh, we're going to talk about Texas politics, Christian.
Ooh.
I want to talk about that a little bit.
I've got a couple things, too.
And we're going to talk about Sazerac destroying early times. But first, bourbons and cigars.
Live from Lane's basement.
I'm smoking whatever the review cigar is.
Rocky Patel.
Casey, why don't you tell us about this while I cut it?
Rocky Patel San Andreas vintage.
2006?
Yeah.
Do we know anything about it? Is it proper San Andreas? Is it Nicaraguan grown San Andreas? Or is it, God forbid, Honduran grown San Andreas?
Well, you tell me.
It's Honduran grown San Andreas, isn't it? Hold on.
I'm
gonna roll my wrapper up into a little ball and throw it at you real fast.
The nose, right, bub?
That's been around for a minute.
They did have some good color on them, so I was like,
What should I expect?
Well, we're waiting.
What should I expect?
Disappointment. Ow.
Did we talk about this one before?
I don't
feel like
I don't think we did a review of it, but I feel like we've gotten samples.
No, we haven't.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
I would remember the orange label.
Then maybe I just saw it and I've thought about getting it before and then decided to pull the trigger.
That is a lovely fucking stick in that cigar. Check that out.
Well, that makes it taste better.
Starting off strong.
Rocky knows how to get wood notes.
Oh, that's how he gets his cedar notes?
That's how the cedar note is truly in there.
A little tight.
No artificial.
All right. Bourbons. Texas, and Texas adjacent. We have the Iron Root Double Cask, the Iron Root Triple Cask, thanks to Christian. And they are going up against the Old Forester Desert Stave Edition, which I'm pretty sure is just a King Ranch barrel pick.
So it's not Battleborn Stave?
You're sitting a little close to be acting that fucking foolish right now.
Now you're just antagonizing.
That's funny.
Anyway, what are you guys smoking? You want to even talk about it? Or should I just go straight into my problems with Veil?
I have a Rocky Patel Dark Star.
Of course you do.
Kevin is reading a book.
I was looking to see if I went through that cigar before.
Yeah. See, I don't know if we've talked about it or not. I don't.
I thought I looked at it and said no for some reason.
You like at the
yeah.
coming out. I've never smoked the cigar before.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Is it good?
No.
Oh. Well, you just started it. Hang on. It might be getting better.
It's going to need to build some counterbalancing flavors.
What does it taste like?
Dirt covered leather.
Oh, well, that's then it's a cowboy hat.
No, it's probably like the chairs that you're sitting in.
Smokes like the sweat off Rooster Cogburn's brim.
That's gross. That's such a gross visual.
There's even a little solidity to it. I can't even make that up.
Oh, that's.
now we're gonna smoke that.
You guys have to properly smoke it and rank it. I just have to give it a number.
That is true. You just
Okay,
toss a number at us.
All right, hang on. Before you give us a number.
It's gonna be. No. I'll smoke it. I'll give it a couple inches.
Yeah, but keep this in mind. Is it that or the Pappy Van Winkle?
I still don't think anything's going to beat that.
I have a little bit of contention, though, with this system that you've developed.
Yes.
Is it worse than the Pappy Van Winkle?
Yes.
I feel like the Pappy Van Winkle got some bonus points because it wasn't trying to be a serious cigar.
I think they tried to be very serious about that.
No. There's no possible way.
100%.
Not a chance.
They spent way too much marketing money for that to not be a serious thing.
No. They literally what pieces do we have left in the room of tobacco? Let's just combine them all together. Like that pile there and that pile there.
Mm.
But sir, those I don't care. We're making a cigar out of it.
Mm.
Where's that Kentucky Fire Cure bullshit? Throw some of that in.
I should get those, huh?
Don't do it.
You keep bringing them up.
And the draw is tight. You know what, though? I've often found that Rockies that aren't box pressed can be a little tight.
Yeah.
It's like they only know how to roll loose for the box press.
Yeah. And that's really shitty on those battalions.
Mm-hmm.
When they get tight, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a rough fucking smoke.
Yeah. Oh, why?
That's what I'm smoking, a Rocky Patel Battalion.
Of course you are.
You had it last week. It's my turn this week.
Just wanted to say that.
I know.
All right, so the Epic Pass was released.
Yeah. So
I want to preface this.
Okay, but it wasn't for. I saw the article. It said it was for Gen Z.
No.
Oh, okay.
The actual Epic Pass was released today for sale for next season.
Already.
You can go put your $49 down plus your dollar. I don't know what the dollar goes to, but it goes to something. So it's $50.
All right.
This was from everything west of Colorado. Maybe the worst season in history. Skier visits are down like 20% company-wide, which means they're probably down 40% on the West Coast because the East got nuked.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's been slushy and rocky. Lessons are down. Food and beverage is down. Everything's down.
Yep.
The only reason past dollars season over season weren't down is because they raised the price.
Right.
So, worst season, maybe ever, almost certainly of my lifetime.
Fair.
On the West Coast. And Vail's answer is to do what?
Increase the price.
Raise the price.
Yes.
By a lot.
Well, only in corporate America can you do worse and charge more.
Well, how much more is it?
It's like 5%.
That's quite a bit.
So now I just thinking, if I was, say, like the owner of Vail, I feel like knowing the information that I would have on hand, maybe being like, hey, if you live in like these sort of towns, mayhaps you get like a discount.
Yeah, but they didn't do that.
That's, if you cared about the people.
But they are desperate to convert young people into skiers and snowboarders, so they get a discount.
So there's a young people discount.
It's I mean, this is one of my problems generally with corporate America, right?
What-
The focus on growth is so obnoxious. Like, there's no incentive to stabilize your business. It's just grow until it fails
Mm.
and then sell it in bankruptcy
Mm-hmm.
and then start over. It's such a lazy fucking business model.
Yeah. That's wild. Like, it's a shitty year. What, you raise the price? Like, that doesn't make me want to buy one.
Well, and they're going to raise the price. Guaranteed, they're going to raise the price of all goods and services the same or more.
Across the board.
Oh, so
Lessons, your $28 hamburger is going to be $34 now or whatever. Your bottom of the barrel Cisco frozen puck is going to cost you $34, $38 if you want bacon.
Wow.
What do we got?
Christian says that he has an old paper lift ticket on one of his jackets from 2005. The one-day entire summit pass for Breckenridge was $30.
Whoa.
200 a day is absolutely highway robbery.
Yeah, except Breckenridge wasn't $200 a day this year. I believe it was $359 at its peak rate.
I'm sorry. What?
Ooh.
$359?
Yes. Yes.
That's the cost of a blinky.
Right?
Like, I mean, it's a yeet cannon. But
I mean, we're talking about like 2 days at Breck, or I could go play Pebble.
Yeah. Wow. This sport's getting out of hand.
Admittedly, like, I want to go ski and snowboard on different mountains. But if you're like, hey, you can have a weekend at Breck, or you can go play around at Pebble, I'm probably picking around at Pebble.
Yeah, this is fair. Here, if I was also the CEO of, you know what else I would do?
Mm-hmm.
Every Winter Olympics, every U.S. gold medal, 2% off the total cost for that year.
Fun story. So the current CEO is the previous CEO.
Yeah, because he came back.
Yeah. His name's Rob Katz. I'm not going to name people, but one of my circle of friends
Yes.
saw a photo of him when he was coming to visit years ago, when he had, like, when they just purchased mountains out here. They're just coming to, like, visit, hang out, and, like, introduce themselves and do the, like, cheerleading speech.
Yeah.
Saw the picture. First thing out of his mouth, that dude night skis. I know my own. He goes, I know my own kind.
I know my people. That's funny. And probably true. I believe that. It seemed like the thing to do a few years back. Right?
Anyway, if there was ever a year to reduce pass rates, I mean, this year was a disaster.
Terrible.
I'm usually good for 50 to 60 days a year. I think I have 8.
That's wild. And you could go up for a half, like, it's right there.
Yeah, it's like, 5 minutes from my place to a chairlift.
This is not, like, it's just the mountain is so terrible. There's really no reason to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been bad. And it's funny. So I missed the 2 super big powder days this year. I got a couple good powder days in before that, like smaller days, like 10 to 12 inch days.
Yeah.
But the 4-foot days, I missed those. And everyone's like, this is the best powder I've ever skied. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like this. And these are all, social media, Facebook bullshit. So I was talking to someone that I trust who was up there for those days. And he goes, it was shit. It was so fucking heavy. You couldn't do anything in it.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I go, wait, so you're telling me that all of the people, he cut me off. He goes, they were lying out their asshole.
I mean, that makes sense, right? That storm was kind of wet in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then when it hit hard. Yeah. That's all going to be Sierra cement, right? Like, it wasn't that sort of like you go outside and it's real flaky snow. It was really dense. Like, that's why the roads were so terrible, because it was just slushy, gross.
Yeah.
Stuff. That's hilarious. Everyone's like, oh, it's so good. Just because it was their only day. It was the only powder they got. They had to lie.
I need to warn you in advance. I'm pretty certain the cigar I'm smoking is going to ruin these whiskeys.
Might make them better.
You know that dull, flabby grease note you get off some cigars in the back of your tongue?
Yeah.
It's like stale bacon grease.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, then the Texas mesquite barbecue taste should go really well.
Hopefully it'll cut it some.
Yeah,
at the very least.
It'd be like a whole meat festival going on. Texas
Anyway.
mesquite.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people who are like, I'm tired of this. Like, I don't know that I'm getting a pass next year. I'll just go do backcountry.
Well, so on CEOs though, did you see the video of the McDonald's CEO? So everyone is blowing up this guy because he's the CEO of McDonald's.
Yes.
Right. We all know McDonald's is garbage.
Yeah.
Right. But when you're the CEO and you're purposely making what is clearly like a viral video,
You have to lie about it.
yeah. So he's talking about this new product they're coming out, which is basically just like a supersized Big Mac. So it's like
Why do we need that?
It's called the Big Arch. It's 2 quarter pounders inside of bread, like a Big Mac.
Why do we need this?
I have no idea, but apparently, it's got a new sauce on it. It's got this new bun, and he's like, "Oh, this is going to be a great product. Like we've done a lot of research about it."
What's their sauce? Did they just steal the In-N-Out spread?
It's can be best described as a flavored mayonnaise.
So it's an aioli.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So he's hyping it up, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, I want you to know this is also going to be my lunch for the day." This dude, after he says all this, opens up this box, and he goes, "Oh wow." And I'm like, you just really hyped this thing up, and you are now looking at it like you've just now seen this for the first time. This is already a bad video, man. I don't know why you would post this. This guy goes, picks it up, and he takes like the smallest bite and clearly starts fighting demons to try to get this thing down.
Was it live? What was it?
It was like it's like a TikTok, like an Instagram post.
I mean, but how did they let him post it if it wasn't live?
So it's his personal like Instagram, like, and Twitch. It was on Twitch too, or X, Twitter.
He's a CEO. Is he? I mean, how does he not have some social media skill?
It was bad. And he is like fighting through eating this thing, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's great. That's a big bite right there." And then instantaneously puts it down, and everyone was like, "I want to see him take more than one bite." And then everyone else like underneath is like, he threw that away the moment they turned the camera off, and was like, "Don't ever fucking come into my office again." It got around so much that the Burger King CEO watched it and was like, "Fuck that guy." He goes, "We're redoing the Whopper because they've had complaints. So they're putting the Whopper in a box now. They have a new premium bun, and they're using a new mayonnaise." This came from a New York Burger King. CEO's like, "Cool." This dude is in a kitchen, right, with another employee, and he just grabs this fucking Whopper and he starts going to town on it. And he just kind of looks at the camera while he's eating it. And I'm like, "Oh, dude, they're going to war."
Wait, hold on. When does Wendy's get involved? Because this is when it gets good.
I'm honestly, I'm waiting now for Wendy's to just be like, "Y'all are both fucking lying."
Because they're always chirping online.
But here's the thing, right? I get, again, being the CEO of McDonald's, like, you've got to play nice. I guarantee you there is no fucking way that guy has McDonald's for lunch. Ever. Like, that man is a millionaire, multi-millionaire. He is eating really nice food.
He's not even meal prepping. Like, he has a private chef that meal preps for him.
100%. So it's so funny that someone in marketing was like, "You know what would be really good is to take this guy who has no social media presence at all, no awareness of being on camera, and can't lie to save his fucking life, and make him sell this new product." It was hilarious.
Yeah, and who probably hasn't had this great of beef since he was 12.
Yeah. Now, somebody kindly enough was good enough to post the meal information, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
This Big Arch is 1,060 calories.
Jesus.
Whoa.
How much that's saturated fat? Wait, 80 grams.
I think 85. I think you're right there. It's so it's the equivalent of 2 quarter pounder regular burgers.
Yeah, with like 60-40 blend ground beef.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but it is hilarious to watch the. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times now because every time he just like, oh wow, he's like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want to do this. Like I kind of imagine that behind him, there's like some kind of special forces group, like with a gun to his family's head, like you're gonna eat the burger.
Eat the burger.
he's just like, he's like, okay, I took a bite, see, and then he puts it down. He's like, I'm gonna eat it, I promise. And I was just like, this man.
I mean, we know what his booth in hell is going to be.
Christian and I are the same. We get the breakfast sandwich, and that's about it.
Honestly, they do a good job.
Hold on. And I'm sure it's not healthy in any way.
Nope.
But the McGriddle may be the best pre-golf sandwich in existence.
The
Okay.
McGriddle is probably one of the best breakfast sandwiches made by a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, that's
Like
actually accurate.
that. The McGriddle slaps.
Yeah.
Now I like to put the hash brown inside. I like to add to it
It's because you're bougie.
because I'm bougie, but it's very good.
See, I get the basic sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Nope.
And
Sausage and egg McGriddle.
Hold on. As a kid, I would put strawberry jam on it.
That's
As an
gross.
adult, I still do the same thing.
See, what you're doing wrong though is you got to get the syrup, and you got to dip the McGriddle in the syrup.
I would
No,
be
the
more okay
McGriddle,
with
yeah.
what he just said if it was a strawberry syrup. It's better than strawberry jam.
About the same.
No.
You know what? Strawberry syrup would slap. 100%.
I mean, I'm not putting fruit on that at all, but
No, but like a
I want my cheap imitation butter syrup. Thank you very much.
yeah, little Aunt Jemima.
Which is fine.
No, it'd be great.
It's fine, he says.
It's fine. Like I've had the McGriddle. I've had it with that. It's not bad. I like it. But my go-to since I was a kid has always been the same sausage and egg McMuffin with cheese and strawberry
No,
jam.
and you know what? That's fine because the McMuffin is good. I don't know how
Everything else terrible.
they have that fucking commercial for the biscuit. You know, the one you hate
Yeah.
because he's the dude's taking the bite out of it.
Oh,
That
fuck
one.
that guy. Dude, any commercial where I have to listen to mouth chewing noises, I will not buy that product just for that reason.
And they're like, oh, we just put hot honey on it, and then he bites it, and it's like this really crisp, like sound.
Well, and it's not just that. It's like he's got a lav mic right here because you can hear it like moving around in his mouth. At which point in my head, I've already punched him in his mouth. Like, it's disgusting.
Their biscuits aren't good at all. They crumble. They fall
No,
apart.
and at no point has it ever been crunchy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you artificially added that noise, but you like had that guy go eat something crispy with the lapel mic right at his neck to get that sound, and it's gross.
It's disgusting.
It's so bad.
I hate that shit so
Oh,
much.
man. So
I know someone who hates it even more than I do, but I hate it a lot.
no, that's fair. That's fair. But I am waiting for Wendy's to retort because Wendy's is the king of retorting.
Oh yeah.
100%. Like,
Every time.
Wendy's is going to smoke them, and it's going to be hilarious.
So, F1 starts tomorrow.
F1 Australia.
Casey, why don't you enlighten us on how much of an actual shit show it's going to be this weekend?
Well, where do we start?
How's the weather?
I would start with Aston Martin
Oh, okay.
and the greatest designer of all time in F1 cars. So
Okay.
everyone tells me.
All right. So Aston Martin are owned by Lawrence Stroll. They have Adrian Newey. They just switched to the Honda motor. Very, very proud, very happy. All before the season, like mid-season, Adrian Newey was big. Like, he's going to change Aston Martin. They're going to be contenders, blah, 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 blah. Never going to happen because they still got Lance, but whatever. Adrian Newey was asked today about the performance of the Honda engine. And he said, well, Fernando thinks that he can drive 25 laps before severe, permanent nerve damage could be happening to his hands.
What? Why?
And Lance thinks he's good for about 15 laps. This is because they have to fight the vibrations of the Honda engine so bad
Ooh.
that they are basically white knuckling the steering wheel and trying to drive 200 miles per hour.
Ew.
I have a lot of confidence. I don't know about you. I saw a meme.
Hmm.
Apparently, the odds, if you want to bet Lance Stroll to win
Ooh.
the Drivers' Championship,
Are they good?
250 to 1. And it was like, how much do I win if I bet $50?
Yeah.
And the answer was, you lose $50.
$250 to 1. Not terrible.
No,
Not terrible, but still.
that number would need to be like 10,000 to 1 to get played.
I'm surprised it actually is higher than I would think it would be. Like, especially now. Like, does the sports book just not care? Or, I mean, that seems 500 to 1 should be more realistic.
I mean, I would think higher.
Yeah, but 10,000.
Like realistically, I would think 1,500 to 1.
Yeah, what is it like if you go bet the Marlins to win the World Series right now? It's like 10,000 to 1.
Probably.
So
Probably a better bet. Probably a better bet at 50 to 1.
I mean, this is true. We also don't have an answer on the race start.
Really?
So, oh yeah, no. So they still aren't quite.
They don't have a procedure in place?
They have one that they're going to try, which is 5 seconds.
Are they going to have like their Apollo 13 moment in the driver's meeting? So we're going to need you to put this in the hole for this using nothing but that.
Yes. Because all through testing, it was like you could listen, and they timed these guys, and all the practice starts. You literally need 10 seconds. Now this is per car, like every car needs
10 seconds of
10
spool
seconds.
time.
10
Whoa.
seconds of red line spool time. Because the turbocharger is no longer connected to the MGU-H, the heat kinetic system. It's just kinetic. The kinetic system needs to run, so it needs to be spinning to generate electricity.
This, for like, where this becomes an issue, the cars in front will be there for, is it safe to say 20 to 30 seconds?
I mean, they'll stay close, but you're probably 15, 20 seconds.
Let's say 20.
Yeah, to get everyone.
I think it's longer than you think it is.
Okay, fair.
20 seconds of their tires getting cold while the cars in the back pull into their grid spot and spool their engines for 10 seconds, which means they're going to start on fucking marbles.
Which also means that if you have stadium seats at the finish line, you will have to endure like 10,000 RPM engine whine for 10, 15 seconds of pure just the whole time. And then apparently they're supposed to go. Now, I say apparently because some of the guys during testing did this spool up thing, went 10 seconds, and then it immediately stalled the car because it would go into fucking anti-stall. So it would just stop and not go forward, which in F2, kind of dangerous, but they're slow off the line, so not so much. F1 is a hell of a lot faster, which means that if the guy in front of you stalls his car, you are going to drive through the back of him and ruin your race. So Sunday is going to be Saturday our time. It's going to be super exciting.
Do they already have the race positions?
No, qualifying will be on Friday.
Okay.
So we'll find out how disastrous it is. Although it is funny because for whatever reason, Ferrari seemed to have figured this out, because they've talked about Lewis's pre-starts. He got his down to 5 seconds. And in the one full size start test they kind of did with 12 cars, Lewis was 3 or 4 positions in the back behind guys, and he got off, and I mean he just took off. He came up through 3 or 4 guys, cut over far, and then made it all the way into the front, and then kept going, and everyone else was sluggishly trying to go, because if you don't get the turbo up, you're just driving off the actual regular non-electric boosted motor, the actual gas engine.
Yeah.
And that start time is going to be sluggish.
Ugh.
So it's going to be a disaster. Plus it's Australia. The weather I think is supposed to be nice, but that could change because they kind of get monsoon rains every now and then, so it could rain, but it should be hot. But the first turn in Australia is not necessarily known as being
Forgiving.
the most forgiving. There's a few highlight reels of very wonderful 10-car pileups in the first lap.
So there could be a ton.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's guaranteed that people don't finish this race.
Just off the line.
Just straight off. And then the Aston Martin guys are going to retire probably 15 laps. And if they even show up, they might choose to not like show up.
Like
They
race
might
at all.
they might just like tell Lance and Fernando to put it in the wall during qualifying on accident and just we'll worry about it later.
And they haven't figured out the issue with the Honda engines.
No, they're
No.
not going to do that anytime soon.
No, they're right now. Honda's basically like we're probably on a good estimation 4 months, on a realistic estimation 6 months away from figuring out all the problems they've had.
Oh, fun.
Well, sorry, there's no bet on that for Polymarket.
Uh,
But the current favorite on Polymarket to win the race is Lando Norris.
I believe that he's the champion. They always get really good odds.
In the third fastest car.
Yeah, but they don't care about that. They just put him as the
Okay.
returning guy. Their odds are weird like that.
All right.
We'll see. I'm excited. It'll be fun to watch. I might bring in popcorn.
Have you tried the bourbons?
No, not yet. Have you?
Yes.
I'm trying
Which
the first one.
They're very Texas.
Great.
I could actually hear God Bless Texas play in my head as I'm drinking them.
Oh,
They're interesting.
oh yeah. Howdy, partner. Woo. Geeky.
Not a lot of sweet.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of
Oh,
bite happening.
wow.
Kevin,
Oh,
What was number 2?
the triple cask.
Okay.
Double cast, triple cast, both iron root.
They have
That's,
some pungent flavors.
We
Um,
call that Texas scrub oak.
double, I think. Double's one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried the double. That's Texas. That's liquid smoke. And yeah, no sweetness.
I think I've got mine picked out already.
No, already?
Yeah.
How did you go through 'em?
Is it the Old Forester?
Yeah, 312. Like number 1's not bad. The double's not bad.
Right.
The triple is extremely pungent compared to
There
the,
is a funk on the triple.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Don't tell me that.
Well,
You
try
have
it.
to try it.
Oh, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be very disappointed. I'm gonna try it. Get some real smoke in my mouth first.
They're not bad.
No, they're not bad.
What's
They're
funny
just
is that they're so. I don't even know what you would call them because it's not really smoke. There's such a varied oak note because it's not really like the traditional bourbon oak note. There's such a varied oak note on them that they make the Old Forester taste sweet. And this Old Forester next to the regular 100 proof pick was not in any way sweet.
Let's see here.
I do remember that, yeah.
I don't mind that one.
Really?
I don't mind 3 or 2. The triple barrel.
Mhm.
I don't mind that. It's a little sweeter. It's a little less smoky.
I actually like 1 better than 2.
Same.
Really?
There's something in 3. I don't know what it is. It's got a little bit of an off note on it.
3's the Old Forester, yeah.
No, 2. Sorry.
Oh, the triple.
The
Oh.
triple.
Oh wow, that
See?
makes that sweet.
Yeah.
Wow. And that hides that liquid smoke really well. Interesting. I'd make a rub out of 2. I think that
No,
would be
I'm
good.
still. I like 1.
Yeah,
more than
wow.
2.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway,
2 just hit. I'll go back to 1. Maybe I just needed to like little warm
is it
up.
bad that this got better because some of the flavors got muted? Like it didn't become more flavorful; it just got muted.
I mean, how's the retro ale?
I mean, that's
I
good to
haven't
know
done
now.
that might make it.
Our retro hail on last week's cigar cleared up a good.
Yeah, the retro ale on last week's actually really kind of enhanced it.
It's not the dirt note that gets me with Honduras. It's the grease note. It's the greasy finish.
It's
That's fair.
It's like old grease, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Mm.
It's not good, but it's not terrible.
I mean, that's for Rocky, that's good.
Well, that's not true because Rocky makes some really good cigars.
No, he does, but when he makes some bad ones, at least they're not super. They're not like the Nimish ones. Nimishes are.
It's got the San
Bad.
Andreas structure,
Mm.
but it doesn't have anything behind it.
Well,
Just a traditional Honduran nose. It needs something else behind it.
it's age, so it's probably old school San Andreas,
Yeah.
which is probably where that.
Like if they blended it better, it could be really good. Because the structure that you get from the San Andreas cigars is really solid. A little bit of chocolate in there. It's really good.
Well, especially now, but if that's like I said from 2006,
yeah.
then it's probably early San Andreas.
But the finish on it isn't any. The finish on it's all Honduran.
yeah, okay, that's interesting. I'm curious to smoke it now. Curious.
You're gonna get a chance.
I
Mm,
I know.
That is true.
I think it's a flat 70.
All right,
I think it's a flat 70.
flat 70. All right, that's solid. It's right in the middle.
I mean, there's only about 20 Rockies I would smoke instead of.
Only 20.
I would smoke this over the Ray Lewis and the Gary Sheffield, and probably the Derek Jeter. Although I never tried that.
Well, I don't think you need to. You've
I don't
had
think
the
I need
other-
to
You've had the
either.
other two, so you don't need Derek Jeter.
So it seems like the
He is
celebrity
Mr.
cigars
Clutch.
are
He might have come through.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Not a lot of celebrity cigars I've smoked over the years that I liked.
fair. That kinda
None of
counts
them from
for-
Rocky, if we're being honest.
That counts for alcohol as well.
I did like, true. I did like, in fact, it works on both counts. I did like the Guy Fieri cigars.
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
those are good. Those knuckle sandwiches.
I
tasty.
also like the Guy Fieri tequila.
He makes tequila.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think he makes it with? You don't need a guess.
Patron.
No. Think over the top celebrity personality that may or may not have done tequila in the past.
The Rock.
You're fucking killing me.
George Clooney.
That wasn't tequila, that was rum.
Casamigos.
It was rum. So says the lawsuit.
Oh. Then I don't know.
Sammy? Really?
Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just rebranded.
Their new tequila.
It's just,
It actually is. It's the same people that contracted Cabo before it was bought out.
it's just Cabo Wabo.
When Cabo was good.
Oh man.
No. It's like the Patron deal. It's the original family that made Cabo before it was
Oh.
bought out and commercialized.
Okay. Well, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's probably why. Does it in fact take you to Flavor Town?
I don't know that it does.
Disappointing.
Disappointment.
Disappointing.
Anyway, let's do it bourbon. So we talked last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't remember, about how Sazerac ruined early times.
yes.
It got smoked by the previous versions of early times. Sazerac bottling Brown Forman juice and then just the straight Brown Forman juice from Brown Forman.
Yes.
Smoked, absolutely destroyed. And I mean, it continues, right? Everyone that tries it, it's by all accounts, it's gross.
Yeah.
It doesn't even taste like early times. They're like, it's the same mash bill, it's the same yeast, and everyone's like, you're lying.
He's a lying motherfucker.
There was a blind tasting on a Whiskey Tube video, which I found particularly entertaining, called Artfully Bourbon, where the new early times bottled and bond, 4-year, proper whiskey, no caramel coloring, right? Proper bottled and bond,
Yeah.
supposedly, lost to 10 High whiskey. Like full on
Oh.
caramel coloring, bottom shelf,
Oh,
might be 24 months in barrel.
wow.
Might. And
That's
like that's a stretch.
that's wild.
Again, corporate America. Only in corporate America can you do worse and charge more.
Yes.
Sazerac shit in the bed pretty bad though. Buffalo Trace, like the new Traveler Full Proof, got smoked.
Mm.
Early Times Bottle and Bond got smoked. This year's Pappy got smoked. This year's BTEC got smoked. I mean, They're
So
they've just become a cash grab.
was the only good one. What was it?
The BTAC, the only two good ones were the Stag and the WLW.
Okay.
And the WLW was hot. It wasn't as good as most WLWs. It was just still like a BTAC flavor profile. The other four got destroyed, including the new E.H. Taylor, which everyone was excited for. Started the secondary on that bottle, started at like almost $5,000. And I think now on secondary, you can get a bottle for like $750.
Oh, wow. Christian says he wants to find the original Blacktop early times.
We haven't seen those out here in a very long time. I can get you some of the old blue tops, but I cannot get you any of the black tops. In fact, your neck of the woods, if there's any still floating around, your neck of the woods is where you'd find them. And I wouldn't like not nice liquor stores. Like you're going to find it in a dusty corner in a gas station. I'm not even kind of joking.
No, I know you're not. It's just one of those
like you're going to find a random case display. It'll be like two cases with an empty case sitting on top at like the corner liquor store / gas station in a town that's got 1,200 people in it.
Yeah. Facts. That's funny. But sometimes you find the best gems in those.
Yeah, and Sazerac just gets more and more arrogant about everything.
Well, that happens.
They came at me, right? I buy a mountain of their product for my restaurant.
Yeah.
An actual mountain. And like seasonal menu changes, right? The one that really gets me in good with them won't change. But I was doing an event and their rep happened to be there. And she comes up to me in all seriousness. She goes, I need to ask you a question. Okay, ask away. How serious are you about keeping the allocations for this restaurant? And I went, I'm sorry, what? She goes, well, I've noticed that we've lost some spots on your menu. And that sell through could really hurt you for the top allocations. Oh, you're being serious right now. Like given where I live in the order of accounts in this state for your product, you're being serious right now. And she goes, well, I just think that it's important. I go, no, I'll cut you off right now. What if I didn't care about allocations at all? And she goes, oh, well, then I guess it wouldn't really matter. I go, no. Let me be clear when I say I don't care about allocations at all. What if I pulled every product you had and just went to different brands for everything? She kind of sat there for a second. Are you serious? Yes, I'll pull every product you have. And then she cried.
There you go, making girls cry.
What the fuck were you thinking?
What's funny about that is that we know now that in a year you will sell.
Oh, careful now.
Sorry, you will distribute.
Well, you careful, like no numbers here.
No. Was it 3.5 oil tanker size trailers?
Yes.
Of the product?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we did the math, and it came out to about 3.5 full size oil tanker trucks. Now that's the blended drink altogether.
Yeah, that's all of it combined.
But still, like, to put that into perspective for you, that's a lot of drink.
Yes.
And this person decided to come to you and be like, well, how do you feel about that? We're not going to sell a couple of bottles because you've taken us off a couple of drinks. You really just want to like tango and cash that. You just want to fucking drop one. One of those, just be like, look, it's snowing.
I was so annoyed. I was so fucking annoyed.
Have you heard back from her since you made her cry? And
yeah, I tried to make nice with her.
How'd that go?
It went okay.
Okay.
Whatever. I I think her boss put her up to it. I can't imagine that was an original thought she had.
Because clearly she's like your rep.
Well, and her boss is just a schmarmy used car salesman.
Yeah, so because he's a sales guy.
Yeah.
And most sales guys are like, well, we could really push him to make a little bit more. Typical like car sales, like used car salesman guy mentality.
But if you keep the camera rolling.
But if you keep it rolling just a little bit more.
Well, the funny part is they always think that they can basically corner you, and it never actually works for anyone.
It's 100% clearly a sales bully tactic.
Yeah.
Right? Dangle the thing that we have different, which is our allocations, and then try to get him to buy more. Right? Like that's clearly like shady salesman 101.
Yeah. See, here's the problem. Getting cornered by a salesman for me is like getting punched in the face in a fight.
Yeah.
Like that's when the rules go away.
All of a sudden you're like,
I get to be like, I have to be a nice person and cordial and professional. But then if you decide to threaten me, like, we're playing by a different rule book now.
Yeah, you legitimately go, oh, fuck, I thought a scrap was never going to come. I just like that instead of being like, like, let me break this down for you. You were like, you went from like 0 to fucking like dropping a nuke. You were like, I will fucking end every ounce of business you do. Like, I will, you turned into the dude from Tropic Thunder.
That's what I was thinking.
You turned into Tom Cruise. I will go scorched earth on you, motherfucker.
Right?
I don't give a fuck who you are, Flaming Dragon. Honestly, he probably should have just called her boss right then and there and did that.
What I want is a Zoom call. And I want to be talking like her boss needs to be leading the meeting. And I want to be on the phone and be like, someone punch him in the face.
I will pay you. Yeah, scorched earth, motherfucker. You're like, we don't play that fucking game. I don't negotiate with hostage takers and terrorists. Fuck you.
I mean, if it was just some random, like it happens pretty often, right? Distributors come in and they ask for the world. And you have no relationship with them. Like, I don't, like, who cares, right?
Yeah.
This one bothered me more because I've spent like a year doing really good business with these people, trying to build a working relationship.
Yeah, like cultivating like a proper like.
And they walk in and they threaten me.
100%. Wasn't even friendly. It was just...
Well, then of course afterwards, like, I didn't mean it that way. Like, that's not, we have a really good working relationship. And
see, then you're like, all right, then who put you up to this? Tell me.
Decide to come at me like that. It's so fucking ridiculous.
That's hilarious.
Now I want to see your boss come. Try it.
He won't. He's not allowed in the restaurant.
Oh, it's that guy. Got it. I remember.
That's the funnier part, right? Is then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's that guy.
No. This is a different guy. I have one boss and one distributor rep that are not allowed in the restaurant for different reasons.
Oh, okay. This guy's
one I just don't like talking to.
Which is this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he'll just glad hand the shit out of you, promise you the world. And then as soon as he walks out, not only is he never intended to give that to you, he's also the guy that's going to badmouth you for asking.
Oh, yeah. What a schmuck.
Like, he walks out and starts laughing that it was even a request. Like, he's that guy. I have no use for that guy. And I'm like, he has tried to come in a couple times. Like, no, I'm good. Don't need that.
You should tell him, like, oh, yeah, come on down on Tuesday. We'll talk.
And then the other guy was just dumb. Just did stupid shit.
Got it.
That's fair. I mean, in hospitality, the sales guys were always like all like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just sales guys in general, I think, are just kind of that mentality, right?
I know. And it's just so lazy. Like, have some context with your sales relationships, right? Like, know when you're just dealing with someone who takes the last thing that was put in front of them, which isn't me.
Right.
And know when you're dealing with someone like me who wants to build a working relationship, because I don't generally like having these conversations with everybody. Like, I'm going to pick my 4 or 5 people and I'm going to give them all of my business.
Yeah.
Because then, like, I know what to expect for them. I understand their temperament. temperament. I understand like their delivery schedules. I know what kind of constraints they're working with inside their companies. It just becomes easier for me to deal with the select few.
Yeah.
Right. And it's really easy to do in the alcohol world because there's so much product out there.
Mm.
And I thought that's what this was. And then she walks in here and she gives me the fucking business. Like she comes in and she starts to fucking hardline me. I'm like, oh, I don't think you understand what this is going to cost you.
It's, I wish this is why we need like a camera crew to follow you around. And for like this moment, like as soon as that happened, like the theme from The Godfather should have started to play. Like all the lights just kind of go down. All of a sudden, like, you come to me like this. You come to me in my restaurant and you make veiled threats. Do you know who I am?
You ask me for this favor.
You ask me for this favor.
You don't ask with respect.
You don't even call me The Godfather. Oh, that's wild. That's so wild.
And
I could never do a sales job.
The problem is I enjoy those moments way too much.
because you like fights.
Yeah.
And that just turns into a verbal fight.
People are like, I don't want to fight. I'm like, I do.
You're like, oh, you open the door. You're in my house now, bitch.
A fight's getting ready to start. They just pull out their phone. Give me a second. I got a guy.
You better bring some other
Not even like
people.
physical fights. I enjoy the confrontation. Like once it starts,
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Like that. I mean, like you hear the little fucking ding, ding, ding. You're ready. Like all of a sudden, you're like, oh no, we started now. Don't don't hide behind the riff.
I had a boss years ago. I think this is probably when I realized how much I enjoy that moment. Years ago, I was a kid. I was in college, and I was doing a management internship in like the rec center. So this lady, I don't remember what her title was, director of something. She had two staff. She had my staff, and which was the front desk staff, plus the gym attendants, plus the personal trainers. I had the biggest staff of anyone that was interning in there that year.
Okay.
And then she had the staff of like 6 girls, and they were like, they would go out and oversee and set up like the sports competitions for the club teams.
All right.
But she treated them like gold. And she treated the people that worked for me like shit. And I was in her office one day and I called her out because she's like, you can't, like, you need to correct this behavior. Like, why? Well, you can't this and this and that. I'm like, but you let this staff over here do all of those things. You celebrate it. So why is that a problem in here? Well, that's not true. I don't treat my staffs differently. You do. I've seen it. Would you like some examples? Here, let me list some for you. You are absolutely biased towards these people. You think my staff is scum. You don't even think they should be here. I don't know why you're their director. Like, you should just go do this because you have no friends and you need some girlfriends to hang out with, and you've decided that these 6 college students are them, which is fine. If that's how you want to be a director, great. That's ridiculous. You can't accuse me of this shit, blah, 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 blah. And then she starts crying. And I looked at her and I said, don't you dare fucking start crying on me. This is a real conversation. You will hear me out and you will do it like a professional. And then I was thrown out of her office.
So you've been making girls cry for a long time is what I get from these.
It might be my problem in relationships, if we're being fair.
Oh, so it's not just professional. Are you collecting these tears for something? Like, is there like a special recipe?
Some ceremony that's about to happen?
Yeah, is this
Ritual?
like some Heaven Gate stuff? Like,
listen, I'm just setting people up for my soul collectors to come in and harvest. It's really just a selfish endeavor.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You really are just buying souls, aren't you? Man, should have known. Well, so it's funny. You bring this up. So I read this article. We've been paying attention to generation after generation since the baby boomers in regards to education.
Yes.
Right? And since the baby boomer era, like the 60s, every generation after has been smarter than the generation before.
Until
the most current generation.
really,
So this is like a legit study. The educational and IQ number metric for this generation in the first time since the 60s, so we're talking like 80 years, is lower than the previous generation. So this generation is dumber than we are. And what some people were saying is that it's how the education system has changed, because now that it's all digital, there's no like
Proper instruction.
proper research to maintain knowledge. Like, you remember, like when we were in high school, right? You had to like go to the library
And carry like
and
7
like
textbooks.
do actual research to find certain things, right? Like, because the internet was popular, but it was like you can't use Wikipedia. Like, you need real sources.
so in a
right?
very
Yeah.
cliched way, they're no longer taught how to learn.
Yes. So the learning on strictly digital has gotten so bad that the IQ numbers and the actual education metrics are going down.
Can
Well-
I present an alternative hypothesis,
was-
or at least something worth considering?
Yeah, please.
Sorry, go for it.
I was going to say it's not just that, because kids are using the technology for other things instead of what it was originally
Well-
created
well-
for, was to learn and make things better.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, right? Having an access to a laptop in school, you should be able to like look up things and read things, but they're not retaining the information as easily now.
So, all right, what if it's correlative and not causal?
Okay.
And this is so. I have some kids that work for me
Mhm.
that are rock stars.
Okay.
They're fucking incredible.
All right.
I have one kid, like, can work on his cars, like properly work on his cars. Could
Mhm.
break down his engine, his transmission, rebuild them.
Mhm.
Replaced a shutter in a digital camera.
Mhm.
Like, has no problem going out, self-sustaining, identifying problems, solving them himself. Like, accesses the resources he needs, like finds out what he needs, accesses those resources, and then does it. Right?
Mhm.
Very good student, musician,
Mm.
very talented. What if education follows a very similar sort of projection as class? And right now, in the widest wage gap the country has ever had between rich and poor,
Yeah.
what if education, though not directly correlative, also follows, like, because of the nature of how we look at the world and how people, like, you either have to be filthy rich or you're poor.
Mhm.
What if teachers are looking at education the same way? You're either a rock star or you're fucking nobody. So they identify their 3 or 4 rock stars and give them all the time and don't give a fuck about anybody else.
I mean,
That is fair.
that's a fair assessment. Like, I mean, that because I mean, like, school nowadays is a fucking joke.
Well, down there, we just had a couple schools close, and they merged them all into like the other schools.
Well, that and there, the Carson Now article I read was talking about how the demographic of the kids in the schools now is like fundamentally changing what's being taught, and it's like really detrimental to the kids that are currently in school right now, just based on. And I'm like, well, that shouldn't matter. Like, you should be teaching. Like, teaching should be teaching, right? Like, so what are we not teaching anymore? Like, are all the
Well-
good teachers just retired and gone? They stopped teaching? Like, these are all just people who don't care?
Well, it
Is
seems
that-
like they just stick them in front of the laptops now and have them go through a course.
Well, and that Boston MIT thing where the lady was like, people are using AI and whatever to like get their doctorates and their dissertations, and then they can't actually do the job anymore.
Oh, I had someone in here who flat out said he was using AI to get his PhD.
yeah, and it's like, that's terrifying.
He was like, listen, I understand the material. There's no reason I should also have to write it.
bullshit.
I don't know that that's accurate,
Yeah,
sir. but-
bullshit. Well, there's a guy I watch his videos. He's a teacher, and I applaud him. He makes them all put their phones in a bag, and then gives them a question they have to answer by just using the library. And it's the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen because kids are like, wait,
What's a library?
this is how you got to be a teacher? He's like, oh yeah, this is how college was. And they're like, this is wild. And to me, I'm like,
That makes sense.
just use the book. What do you like? What like? Yeah, granted, sometimes when people are like, oh, I don't know how like what this question is, and it's like, dude, you have a smartphone. Just type it in Google and get like we were talking about statistics for sabermetrics. It's like we can just look at them. Like we can Google. Like it does. It takes, but no one's like thinking that way. Like critical thinking is seriously going away.
Well, it's even worse now with the AI summary at the top. Like no one's even digging through like the different websites that pop up in a search. I mean, it was bad enough before. No one was making it past the second page.
No, you were never going to like Google says it's got like 400 pages. You're like, I'm going to go like the first two.
Now no one gets past the AI summary. And the AI summary, I looked at it a couple times like, well, that's not what I'm looking for. That's wrong.
Yeah. What is that? That's not like, did I not specify the question the right way? Like what's going on? The other scary part too is that I went down the rabbit hole about this. I was like, oh, I'm kind of curious, right? Which I think is what you do when you're researching, right? Like you start seeing things, you're like, oh, that's interesting. Like, we're running out of people that can work on airplanes.
We're running out of people that can work on anything mechanical.
Like, yeah. But right now.
But I mean, literally everything. We're running out of people that can work on airplanes. We're running out of electricians, out of plumbers, out of mechanics on cars. Like, take it. Pick any trade you want. We're running out.
You can get a job real easy doing one of those trades apparently because it's getting real bad, real quick. That's terrifying. Like
there was a plumber in here, I don't know, 8 weeks ago, and said he starts his quotes now, and he was doing somewhat specialized work.
Okay,
he starts his quotes now at $300 an hour.
I believe it. And there are people who are gonna be like, that guy's fucking worth it.
Yeah,
because I need this fixed, and you're like, that's terrifying. That's wild.
A lot of what I work on at home, you would need to call a plumber or any of those. I figure out on my own at this point because it's expensive.
Well, that's the thing.
But it's worth it for them.
That's the thing, right? Like there are certain jobs that, you could YouTube like a tutorial.
Well, this is
and you can take and you could probably figure it out.
It's also been never been easier to access that information. Yeah. Never.
I mean, yeah, like pick a job that needs to get done and Google it, and there's 20 videos explaining how to frame a wall or replace the pipes in your house or rewire like a battery, right? Like and you're just like, okay, you really just have to like commit to trying it.
It's way better, dude. When I built that hostel out, we invented 3 bathrooms.
Did you really?
Yeah. And we didn't it was PEX fittings and fucking willpower.
Yeah.
But I mean,
we didn't YouTube wasn't a thing at that point.
No.
There was no instructional videos.
You have to get a book or something.
Yeah, a book, or you run into a problem and you're like, I think this might be an issue. Do I know a guy who knows stuff about plumbing? I'm going to give him a call.
Yeah, maybe I can call that uncle I know. He can fix anything.
Well, you just be like, hey, this is the problem. What's the solution? And they walk you through this is what you're going to need to do.
Yeah. Oh, it's easy. And you're like, well, that is kind of easy. Why did I? Okay, well, I'll try it then. And you're just like, oh, fuck it, I'll try it. Oh. But I just like knowing that the generations now are on this downward, no one's talking about that.
Yeah.
That's the scarier part is no one wants to be like, oh, we should probably try to fix this. It's like, again, we're following into what the media talks about, and the media's not talking about education. The media's talking about Iran.
To be fair, we've been neglecting the human knowledge interface for most of my lifetime.
I mean, even the West Wing, right? Sam talks about teachers should be revered.
But not just that, they should, but also the medium that they use to teach things, how we teach. We've celebrated for all of my life. School was sitting at a desk doing work, which admittedly is a significant part of that.
Yes.
However, one of the things that and I got lucky in high school, we had a senior project. I had a senior project in college. Grad school, I had to write a ridiculous fucking legal appeal.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said about going out and doing a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're a couple years out of law school now,
6.
and you can still pull some of that information from the ether.
A significant part of it, believe it or
you
not.
went through a lot of it. Like, you haven't really used, but you did the work to like do the information. It's in there now.
They have shortcuts in law school, and they don't work very well.
Yeah.
I think the one that I built is going to work pretty well.
Well,
But it's also an active system.
It's still learning.
Yeah.
It's
not learning, it's an application. Like, it's less learning than having to call on the resources that you learned inside a specific structure that sort of helps you out to do that and use it. You have to apply what you've learned in analysis to do the thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess still, like, in the legal profession, right? There's still paralegals who go through the law books, right? Like, hopefully AI is not crept into your attorney's office, and he's just like, let me AI that for you real quick, but I'm gonna charge you $1,000 an hour. Don't worry about it. You're like, motherfucker, I can do that.
Like, when you're talking about the people that really know a lot of the law, you're talking about judges and clerks.
Yeah.
Because most lawyers get out and they specialize in a very specific thing, and they learn that thing, and they get a bunch of boilerplate, a bunch of template stuff that they can use for most of the things. Like, the cases you're going to cite for negligence or jurisdiction or whatever are all the same. Right. So you can just boilerplate most of that. You fill in some names, whatever. That's not being. So I heard it put really well the other day. The skill set for being a very good attorney is wholly different from being a great attorney, because a really good attorney is really good for their clients in specific situations. They have sympathy, like, they care, they're following up, like, it's admin work. It's not necessarily knowing a huge breadth of law, right? It's applying what you know in a specific area to help people and to be useful in that situation. That's a really good attorney. A great attorney is someone like, and I forget his name, he's the dean at Berkeley. And I don't agree with all of what he says about the law, but he is an encyclopedia of law. Like, doesn't matter what area of law you're talking about.
Yeah.
He can pull out case law, he can pull out decisions. He's a great attorney.
Yeah.
And would be a fantastic judge, probably.
Probably.
He'd be a fantastic judge in specific circuits and not in others, but that's a different issue.
Yeah.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't know. I guess I just, it's so weird. Like, I know I have a problem when stupid people enter my bubble. Like, I've had that problem for a while. Like, Andre was the first person to be like, you can't be angry because people are dumb. Like, I had to learn that. I was like, oh, you know what? He's kind of got a point there. But it's like, it doesn't seem like it's going to get better. It's going to get worse.
Oh, it is.
Like, we are really heading towards idiocracy.
I had it in the notes last week, and we didn't get to talk about it, but it was specifically about AI. And everyone's worried, and like, the concerns about AI are legitimate. Like, the power concerns about the AI generally, like, using it, are legitimate.
Yeah.
The concerns about it taking jobs are legitimate.
Yep.
The concerns about what we're going to do for social programs if AI happens even faster than we think it will, and we end up with, an extra 20% of the population not working. Real concerns. But something that's also going to happen. We're about to get really fucking dumb. Oh, yeah?
Yes. You heard it from Sports.
As a species, we're about to get really fucking dumb. Dumb in a way that you're not prepared for. Like, idiocracy dumb.
So we should start using Gatorade for plants?
What plants crave.
That's facts.
Electrolytes.
No, I think you're right.
Well, how do you think we could fix that or adjust it?
We re-engineer and focus on the human knowledge interface.
That's pretty heavy. I was just gonna say strap an encyclopedia to a hammer and start hitting people with it, but
I feel like
yours is probably good too. Yours is less violent.
Well, I mean, there was a time where I was thinking about it, instead of like, because I've cut back on actually, spanking my kids and all that. I haven't done it for a good minute just because how I was raised, and
Yeah.
you guys know about that.
Yeah.
But like part of it was my anger was one of those things where I didn't know if I would stop spanking them
Mm.
at some point, and I cut it out. So the punishment started becoming me giving them a textbook and telling them to do a book report, or they weren't going to get certain things.
Mm.
So that kind of forces them to gain that knowledge, but at the same time, I don't think force is really something that's going to work.
Well, I mean,
I don't think it's that force won't work. I think it's that people largely have a hard time separating themselves from the force being applied, right? It took me a long time to learn this as a manager, because I was a manager very young. No one taught me how to do it. Like, I stepped into a role, I was in charge of a bunch of people, I did whatever I had to do to make it work. Over the years, I've realized that you can only, like, you can't punish someone in a moment where you also feel malice. Like, the punishment has to happen when you can divorce yourself from your own anger in the situation that it happened.
oh,
So kind of like when I didn't get angry at him, didn't yell at him when I had to go get him from the police.
Yeah.
I separated it, and
Like, you have to put the part of yourself, like the sort of animalistic part of yourself, aside. Like, you have to be able to divorce yourself from your own ego and your own malice. Like, you can't be mad that they did it. You have to be instructive to them as to why it can't happen again. And sometimes there are consequences. And sometimes those consequences are serious, but you can't enjoy applying the consequences. Like, you can't be punishing someone to make yourself feel better.
right.
You have to be punishing them to correct their behavior or make them better. And you can't do, like, they have to be separate. Like, sometimes accidentally they aren't separate and you get away with it, but that's almost never the case. You have to divorce those two things.
mm. Interesting.
No, I don't know. I'm pretty sure as a kid, I needed to take some beatings. I think those beatings were meaningful.
I don't know why, but when Kevin said that, I just picture your dad being like, "All right, I'm disappointed in you. Here's Nietzsche. I'm gonna need you to read this whole book," and you're like, "God damn it!"
But I mean, the Hagen family's very well read.
Like, what did you learn from Nietzsche? You're like, "Oh man." You're like, this sucks. I'll never do it again, Dad. I promise. Just don't make me read Nietzsche again.
But, like, for example, my mom was never able to divorce her anger from the punishment. I can think of maybe one time where my dad wasn't his usual stoic Northern European self. Like, he wasn't mad that he was punishing me. He wasn't screaming that he was punishing me. He was punishing me because what I did was stupid and there were consequences. And someone had to apply them.
But he did it from a perspective of not emotional.
I mean, I'm sure there was some there. It was never outwardly given to me that way.
Okay. Interesting.
Have you ever talked to him about some of the stuff that you did in the past?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time they talk about Nietzsche.
Yeah, I have a really strong relationship with my dad.
I know that for sure. I'm just always curious on how it's going to be, like, let's say 10 years from now when he's an adult and has kids. Like, is he going to think back to, like, when I was punishing him, like spanking him? Is he going to stick with that? Is he going to try and talk to him?
He almost assuredly will think back to those moments. And I don't know. Like, I have no problem talking to my dad about the things that we fucked up, things that I did wrong, like what happened afterwards. Like, I would hope that you end up with that relationship with your kids, because it'll be more productive both for you and him, and also for him with his family.
Okay. I'm gonna try and work on conversating more.
I mean, to be fair, like we didn't talk like we talk now when I was a kid.
Yeah, and I feel like I do that already. Like I don't really talk to him all that much, but we have made it to where like Thursdays I sit down, I have a conversation with him, see how it's going, check in with him. But I feel like I need to dedicate more time. It's just finding time or making time.
Making time. I would also make it like and I could be way off base on this for whatever it's worth. I am most comfortable with my dad when it's not formal.
So out golfing and stuff is
Well, also just jovial, right? Like when I can laugh about something that I fucked up when I was a kid, it's better than like trying to make it a serious moment. Like when I can add like gambled and lost there, fucking little chuckle, maybe a couple sentences afterwards. It's when it's more casual and less formalistic, it seems to be more productive and a far easier conversation. I don't know that it needs to be super structured.
right. Okay.
But I mean, obviously, me and Lane don't have kids, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, from what they say, is that you from birth to 18, you have to be the parent, right? You don't get
Yes.
to be their friend. After they go out in the world, then you could be your friend, like different, like with my mom. Like there were times like we argued a lot, like we went at like, but now, like I'll go see her a couple times a week. Like we just hang out for a little while, we talk, we laugh, like, those, like it's a totally different relationship now that I'm older. And I think that just naturally happens. But like, when I was fucking in high school, fucking up, like she let me know I was fucking up. Grandma did the same thing. Grandma was like, don't fuck up. Like, stop fucking around. Like, grandma don't pay bail. If you end up in jail, like, you're fucked. Like, but after you get to a certain age, you kind of there's like a little switch that changes over, I think. And then, all of a sudden it's like, okay, like I understand I was a fuck up when I was like 16. Like I'm trying to do better now. Like it just takes time. Like there has to be a time where, he does turn 18 and go out in the world and, he's going to fucking do stupid shit again. And then, he's probably going to come back to you and be like, all right, I was doing some stupid shit when I was young. I'm sorry. Like those things are just going to happen. Unless the world ends because everyone's feeding Gatorade to crops, and then
which is going to happen. Just hopefully not in our lifetime.
Hopefully we're not there.
I'm just waiting for the day that someone trains AI with idiocracy and it starts recommending electrolytes for plants because that's going to be amazing.
See, but here's the thing:
like that'll have been full circle.
But like technically plants need nutrients, so you would hope that AI was like, oh, it needs planting soil, not Gatorade soil.
Maybe some nitrogen.
Yeah, nitrogen.
Nope. Electrolytes.
No, just pour the
Electrolytes.
little liquid IV in the dirt. You'll be fine. Good to go.
All right, Christian, where are you at?
He's drinking Eagle Rare 12 now. That's where he's
at. Oh, that's nice. He's gonna need it because we're gonna talk about Jasmine Crockett.
Oh, there's Josephus.
Jasmine Crockett.
Jasmine Crockett.
Is that Sonny Crockett's sister?
She was running in the Democratic primary to run for senator in the general.
And this is
in the great state of Texas.
She lost to another Democrat.
Well, because it was a primary.
Yeah.
So the Republicans went against Republicans, the Democrats went against Democrats.
Got it.
Republicans are going to end up in a runoff because in Texas, in a primary to move on to the general, you have to get 50.1%.
We don't claim her. She's a disaster.
So
Christian says that as he's now pouring the entire bottle into a cup.
There were only 2 Democratic candidates, I believe. One of them got 53%. Jasmine Crockett got 46%, which how she got that many votes, beyond me. So this is where we're going to start. We're going to talk about people that can't help but play the victim.
Yes.
They call her a firebrand because she says stupid fucking shit nonstop.
Yeah.
My favorite, their governor, Abbott, who is very well liked, is in a wheelchair. At one of her pressers, to the public on a microphone, she called him Hot Wheels.
Hey, that's my grandpa's name too.
See,
So
I said the same thing. I was like, if I knew him, I think that would be a fun nickname. Like that might be the name in my phone for him.
So,
but not publicly on the camera.
Not publicly.
she is such a bad candidate that the Republicans were trying to fund her campaign because there's literally no way she could win in the general. They would slaughter her. So she loses. And she comes out into the world at a press conference and says, what do you think?
She blames the Republicans for why she lost.
They cheated. It's their fault. They stole her election.
I actually heard this.
This is someone who cannot help but be a victim. And I feel like our politics are fucking littered with these people. Like, why are you blaming them? They wanted you. Like,
They paid for
the
you.
person that you're running against is a Democrat who went to seminary school and speaks about faith and God and religion. They don't want to run against that guy. He could actually beat them. Especially if if Ken Paxton comes out of the runoff on the Republican side, who's literally been impeached before because he's that upstanding a human being.
I mean,
People get so lost in their own victimhood, they can't fucking see straight.
I mean, I was also hearing something about California possibly going red at some point here soon.
didn't
Well,
Tom,
the Republican candidate for governor is not far out in the polls.
well, but isn't Tom
Steyer?
Isn't he a former Republican running as Democrat? Isn't that how? That,
I think he was no one knew, and now he's running as a Democrat. There's also a Republican who's not far behind him.
Oh, I haven't seen any of his commercials. I've just seen the Democrat dude, the Tom Steyer,
Mm-hmm.
and he's always like, we're gonna make PG&E pay you like cost less, and we're gonna bring back jobs. And I'm like,
There's literally no mechanism for them to
I was
do
like,
that.
how is he gonna? How?
Listen,
what are you gonna do?
I applaud the desire. There's no mechanism to do that.
I was like, there's literally no way that you as a governor get to do that.
If you want PG&E to be a profitable company, to actually exist as a company, lowering rates in a state that in the last 7 or 8 years has had a real tendency to burn down homes and forest fires is problematic.
Yeah, the reason they cost so much is 1, they're paying all those insurance claims, and 2, they're trying to put all the cords underground so that they don't have this fire problem anymore. Turns out that costs a lot of money to fucking fund and get that shit out. Like underground wiring is not cheap.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in Texas. I think the Democratic candidate has a real chance.
Well, because
They might get tired of him talking about faith and just want him to talk about Texas.
I mean,
Against Ken Paxton, though, he's got a chance. Against the other guy, I don't remember his name. He's like not Trump, but then he got behind Trump. I think he has the leeway to either distance himself or not from Trump, depending on how it's going.
Okay.
I think he probably wins. If it's Paxton, that's a fucking toss-up.
Wow. That's crazy.
But I was lost, like listening to fucking Jasmine Crockett speak. Like, how is this person a viable candidate for the Senate? She's a disaster.
Well, you know what I liked was that, remember the State of the Union, and Trump was like, if you stand with America, you stand with me. Like,
Yeah.
And it's funny because there's somebody did their research and they put that up, and then underneath it is Clinton in his State of the Union, literally saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like almost verbatim. I mean, he's saying it in the very Clinton way.
No, listen, all the stupid political tricks.
The entire room was standing for Clinton. And I'm like, so it was fine when he said it, but it's not fine again? Like, what? Like, you people need to understand that
all the stupid shit they say about Trump that they hate, almost every other president has done.
No,
they weren't so tactless about it.
No,
but they did the same things.
No, well, I mean,
and it's just like when it was your guy, it's cool. When it's the other guy, you hate them.
Yeah, no, well, he's on.
And all these people are like, what I wouldn't give to have Bush Jr. back in the eyes of Trump. Dude, I remember the way people talked about Bush Jr. on the other side.
There was a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
There was a lot of jokes about how he was dumb.
Wait, hold on. I want to draw this mention of Trump. I want to bring this up real quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me. All right, I'm gonna describe to you a scene.
Okay.
So they're talking about Trump and forever wars. And first, I don't think Trump has that kind of focus.
Mhm.
Tell me, like, convince me that Trump is not fighting wars like a 10-year-old used to play Nintendo, where every time he got to a point in the game he didn't like, he just hit the reset button. Like, he's just hitting reset buttons on countries.
You're not wrong.
It's just like, fuck.
Reset, stupid.
Fuck.
Reset, stupid.
I don't like that boss. Fucking fuck Venezuela.
Boom.
Reset.
Reset.
Fuck Iran. Reset.
Boom.
Like, he's not there to help whatever comes next. He's just resetting the button and then watching.
He's like, all right, cool. I can play back to there. Go ahead, do it again. I'm gonna hit the reset button.
I'm kind of okay with the reset button though.
I just think that's his theory of war. It's the Nintendo reset.
I mean, look, when CNN had to be like, so the people who are Iranian in Los Angeles are very happy right now, and they're peacefully protesting and celebrating in the streets. This is CNN, by the way, who for like ever has been like, "Boy, Trump guy's real terrible." It must have hurt them a lot to have to fucking put that to be like,
dude, watching the left contort themselves into a position where they still badmouth Trump by supporting probably one of the most oppressive regimes of my lifetime is like watching Olympic level gymnastics.
Really?
I mean, it's amazing. The
like,
positions they're taking to continue to badmouth Trump are phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, and I saw a clip too, and I think it was from like 2008 or something like that, and they were talking to Hillary, and they were like, so, you know, I mean, what would you do in Iran if they started getting squirrely or whatever? She's like, I'd bomb the hell out of them. And I'm like, what? It's fine when she says it, but when the other side does it, you're like, I don't know if we should do that. Motherfucker.
It's just tribes. It's just tribes.
It is.
Outside my tribe, bad. Inside my tribe, good. Doesn't matter what they did. Doesn't matter what we did.
It's not about the politics. It's about the people.
Yeah.
It's about the faction. And it's like, get off the faction train. Like, you're destroying this. What are you doing? Knock that shit off. Just first of all, if you did any research, you'd find out that guy was kind of a bad guy, and it's kind of a good thing that he no longer is on this planet. There you go. I said it. I don't care who did it.
Well, I mean,
I don't care who takes credit for it.
It's also really easy to be like, I don't necessarily like what we're doing or how we're doing it. I'm also not opposed to the consequences.
There you go. I don't agree with how we got here, but took that pawn off the board.
We're here now. Let's play ball.
Let's figure out how to do this quickly so it doesn't turn into a big thing, and then we're done and we'll be fine. End of story. Real easy. Can't be that way though.
Kevin, what did you have you wanted to talk about tonight?
Do you guys know who Brandon Herrera is?
Yeah, he's about to win the Texas 23rd.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't he on the Outcast podcast?
Unsub?
Unsub.
Yeah,
There we go. Yeah.
He's also AK guy. He's also been on Demolition Ranch more times than I can count.
Yeah.
I find it really entertaining that he's running for Congress.
Again.
Did you see the billboard that he bought in Texas?
No, what's it look like?
It's a text message. It's a fake text message. It's a screenshot of like text bubbles. And it's got the guy's running it's Tony something or other up top, and it's got his photo like it's his phone. And it's, are we good? And Brandon's response is, or Texas's response is, sorry, Tony, it's not us, it's you. Tony Gonzalez is the guy's name. He's a fucking piece of work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what
he's like, and I hate fucking labels and cliches.
Yeah.
But if there was ever an appropriate label for Rhino, Republican in name only, it's Tony Gonzalez.
Is it?
He just says he's going to do one thing, lies his ass off, and then does the other. He's just a sycophantic piece of shit.
He's one of those guys that bets against everything he says he's going to do.
Yeah, he's just fucking scumbag.
Yeah, I remember seeing that and hearing some stuff on that.
Like, he can't even be good to what he says he's going to do.
Jeez.
Like, listen, if I don't agree with you, but you expressed your opinions, you got elected on those opinions, and then you carried out the things that you said you were going to do, fine. You serve the people that elected you, cool.
Right.
But he's just lying to people.
Well, and there's no like there's no one to be held accountable for that. That's always bothered me, right? It goes back to fucking like high school elections, right? You remember? Did you have those?
When they're all pandering, saying they're
like
going to
yeah.
the
change
student
something.
body was always like, "Oh, I'm going to put soda in the water fountain," and like always these ridiculous claims. And then you're like, okay, you first of all, you're just going to get elected to be student body president, and then you're going to show up to prom and be like, cool, like we're not getting soda in the water fountains. Like you have no power over that.
But yeah, but this is the elections people want. Like it goes back to Elizabeth Warren. Like or dislike her politics, I don't care.
Right.
I'm not endorsing her as a candidate. I will say she tried to run. She was the only one that did it. Tried to run a substantive presidential campaign. And she was run out in about 6 minutes.
Yeah, because she was way too smart for that room. Like, let's be as for a director of a foundation or something.
She was a law school professor. She wrote the book we used for my bankruptcy law class.
No, that's what I mean. Like she should be 100% a cabinet member because she just can't be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But
I mean, she tried to run a substantive campaign.
No, she did.
She had plans that projected outcomes, and she was run the fuck out.
I know.
Because she didn't promise soda in the water fountains.
And that's, yeah. Like, but if you don't give me my soda in my water fountain, like, I want you to be held accountable.
Should be.
Like, first of all, motherfucker, you lied to me. Like,
well, Tony Gonzalez is being held accountable. I will be amazed. So the runoff for the Republican race for that House seat is in May. I'll be amazed if he makes it to May without dropping out. I'll be dumbfounded.
I think that should be how it is. I think that's the change we really need.
I mean, just the primary he lost. So someone got like 5,000 votes, which is why no one got 50%.
Oh, okay.
He lost. I want to say he lost by 4 to 4.5%.
Wow.
He's gonna get smoked.
Yeah. No, that's a big number.
Yeah,
it's a big number. That's wild.
But yeah, Brandon Herrera as a congressman, AK guy.
I'm all for that at this point.
I'm for it too because like I think that's great.
Right, we need somebody like that in there right now.
Well, what we need younger people. Again, we still need term limits, but that's never going to fucking happen, even though it needs to happen.
No, the only way it's ever going to happen is if the current Congress votes in term limits for the next Congress.
Yeah, and that's never going to happen.
No, because you've got congressmen like the power center of Congress is people that have been there for 30 and 40 years.
Yeah, and that shouldn't be a career. It should be a public service.
I think there should be an extension. I think there should be term limits.
Okay.
And not exceptions to the term limits, but extensions to the term limits. If you do real work, you pass legislation, you end up on the front bench or like as the power structure of a particular committee, maybe you get an extra term or two, because there is something to be said, especially for the United States government, largest employer, largest creditor, largest basically everything, to institutional knowledge.
Oh, no, okay. So yeah, if you put soda in the water fountains, you get your extension because you've done it.
Yeah.
And you know how to get it done. You bring value to the job. And that would be grounds for an extension. But if you've just been sitting there fucking cashing in government spending checks and fucking milk subsidies, get the fuck out.
I don't know that it should be endless extensions.
No, I mean, I think you're right. Like one extra term, extra like 4 years or something.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, cool. I hope you pass down this knowledge to somebody else, right? Like, because you're going to need to, go like be a aide or something. Go be the chief of staff for someone else's running party. Like,
if you know you're leaving, it also promotes like training the people behind you. Like the apprenticeship in Congress becomes real.
And actually like means something.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that actually. I like the extending. That's good. Never going to happen, but it's a good idea.
No. This is like, was it Warren Buffett? Who's like, I know how to balance the budget. Just tell Congress they don't get paid until they balance the budget.
worked for Clinton.
That's a good way to do it.
I think actually, so there's one more thing
Hmm.
that I want to talk about because I thought it was kind of interesting. Like groceries are getting really expensive, right? And it's wild. So they did this article research where they went to 6 different states and they used Walmart as the baseline for grocery shopping.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, that's a fair.
Yeah.
At this point, that's
like pretty much everyone goes to a Walmart.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And so they used Walmart as the baseline. Can you guess where the cheapest place to buy groceries is?
like region.
So they broke it down. So they went to 6 different states.
Okay.
Right. So and they compared a bunch of grocery stores, and they broke it down. And so Walmart's the baseline
With the same items, right?
right? Yeah. So same items, right? The same like 46 items. They bought them all at these stores to show you the cost difference. Guess which one is the cheapest one to shop at?
Smith's.
No, it's not Smith's.
Dollar store.
No, it's not the dollar store. Surprisingly, the dollar store wasn't on there. It's not technically a grocery chain.
Got it.
So they have to offer groceries.
Is it a discount store like a Save Mart or something?
It is not.
Is it like one of the big box stores like Costco or Winco?
It's Costco.
There it is.
Costco is 26.1% cheaper to buy groceries at than Walmart.
Ooh.
Well, okay, 2 things. I don't find that amazingly surprising.
I mean, I don't either because Costco offers some really good fucking deals.
But can they? Did they compare it specifically to a Sam's Club?
Sam's Club is on there.
So the one thing I would say about Costco, though they are in the retail business,
Mhm.
I don't know that retail is their chief business.
No,
Costco is a subscription business.
it is, but even including the
No, I
membership-
know, but they have the benefit of making money through an alternative model.
No, 100%. But they were technically 26.1%.
Is this
cheaper than
per
Walmart.
unit?
So this was the same items bought in every store.
Okay. So what about, and I'm not saying, this isn't me saying you shouldn't shop at Costco,
No, yeah.
but what about the items that you have to buy in larger quantity?
So
like the spend is higher, even though the per unit price is less.
right. Because you're buying in bulk at Costco.
Yeah.
Well, so I think how they broke it down was like they took the items for the same like style of item, but so you are buying in bulk,
Yeah.
but technically buying the same items in bulk was cheaper than buying the same amount of items at Walmart.
Per unit.
Yeah, per unit.
The one problem you run into though is that even though it's cheaper at Costco,
Mhm.
you might spend 60% more
Yes, because
in that trip.
because you're gonna Costco's is like $600-700
Yeah.
versus going to Walmart spending like $200. Yeah, but I can tell you, do you know where Whole Foods sits?
No.
Whole
What?
Foods is the most expensive place to buy groceries. It's 35.6% more expensive than Walmart.
Ooh.
Yeah. For
There's a whole list. I mean, like Rayleigh's is on there, Safeway's on there, like some of the other places like
Albertsons.
Aldi.
Aldi's,
Was
yeah.
it East Coast brand. Aldi was on there. It was a little
it's
cheaper.
Aldi's is Trader Joe's, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay, so it was a little cheaper, but not by much. So like some of these are like, like if you go to Smith's, it's like 1% cheaper than going to Walmart for the same items, right?
Yeah.
But this is also like it's over 6 states, not all 50. So clearly like there's probably a breakdown if you really, but I was like, that's kind of interesting that we're at the point now where like you think about Walmart being like the place to go for cheap stuff, and it's kind of in the middle. And I was like, that's kind of like, that's where we're at now.
I think it's a budgeting question, right? Like Walmart is probably the cheapest place to buy for like a week.
Yeah, right. Well, that was the thing. I was like,
Costco is the cheapest place to buy if you can afford to buy for a month.
yeah, right, because you're going to do all your shopping in for a month, maybe more, and get it done. Versus being like, I only need a couple things this week. Let's just go to Walmart, right? It's also
so like if I go to
right?
Costco, I'm going to spend just me, I'm going to spend $300 or $400. If I go to Safeway, I'm going to spend $60-$70.
Yeah. So it breaks down. I mean, obviously, if you have like, I think that their comparative was like for a 4-person household.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Mom,
Well,
dad,
and that's how
mom,
you'd have
dad,
to do
2
it,
kids.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was their number.
My
Because I was
household.
like, obviously, like if you're a bachelor, you can pretty much save anywhere you go. I mean, obviously you're not going to go to Whole Foods because that 36% more expensive. I was like, no wonder they call it whole paycheck. Like, it's ridiculous. I thought it was very interesting.
Dude, the
article
funny
read.
thing
That
about
is.
Whole Foods and organic foods. So, for example, non-nutritive sweeteners,
Mhm.
sugar-free shit,
Yeah.
right? The stuff that we've been using forever, like the stuff that everyone badmouth,
Mhm.
sucralose, aspartame. There might be one more in that category.
Yeah.
The most tested food substances ever.
Mhm.
They can't sell those at Whole Foods because people won't buy them. They have to buy untested, non-nutritive sweeteners.
That's why Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about the life expectancy change of the human condition, right? And it was like from like the caveman days up until like I think it was like 1930, life expectancy went from 30 to 35.
Yeah.
And he's like, now remember, in 35, like everyone was eating organic, non-GMO, like everyone was doing all this stuff. He's like, now look, just from 1930 to today, the life expectancy is almost tripled. He's like, mainly, obviously, because medical advancements and everything, because we've gotten rid of a lot of diseases and stuff. He's like, but also, we test the shit out of a lot of stuff now to make sure it's good to go in your body. So it might be a good idea to be like, it's tested. I think I'll eat that first.
Fair.
Like, thank God for the FDA, man. Like, they've been testing shit for years, making us safer. I just like them shitting on fucking organic. I was like, he's got a point. Actually, they were eating organic then, and it wasn't really helping.
Didn't do a lot.
I don't trust organic.
I don't have a problem with organic.
It's not.
I have a problem with organic certifications because there's no standard.
That's the thing, right? Here's the thing: is it really like? Am I going to go out and make sure that my avocados are organic, or am I just going to box them up, throw them in a truck, and stick on the organic sticker that cost me 10 cents?
And also, I mean, some of the stuff out there is bad, right? Like glyphosate is bad for the people that actually have to spray it on plants. It's not good.
Yeah, well, yeah.
However, it is incredibly effective and requires 1/10 to 1/20th the amount to spray on plants to kill weeds and bugs as the organic herbicides and pesticides.
Yeah, see, exactly. Just eat the regular food. Just go get food. Just don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah, don't eat McDonald's.
Especially if you're the CEO.
I can't stand the taste. There's always a foul taste of McDonald's too.
Yeah,
it's the oil.
The old
it's
oil.
The oil. Yeah, it's the oil. Yeah.
All right. So the other thing was, there was a time where my wife was leaving her keys in her car repeatedly, like about 2-3 times a month.
Yeah, I saw the Slim Jim in your bag.
And the cost to get somebody out there to get them is more than I want to spend or could afford to spend.
Is Key Recovery not roadside assistance?
I'm sure it is, but I also have USAA, and their roadside recovery is about as good as it usually is.
I mean, that's fair. You have to wait for the guy from Reno. It's gonna take 2 hours. No, that's fair.
Yeah, plus whatever he's gonna charge, and it's only gonna take like 5 minutes.
So you've become a professional car thief?
That was when I was younger. Now I just open my wife's car without having to use a screwdriver. Because when they told me the price, it was like back then it was like $100, and I wasn't making much. I was working up here at the time, so I basically did the screwdriver and coat hanger thing, which you can do. It's a pain in the ass, and you damage a lot of the weather stripping around the outside of the door or the inside, technically. So I was looking online, and they had a tool, and it was $100 for the tool. And in my head, I'm like, I don't want to spend $100 on the tool.
That's the same cost as getting the keys out for a professional.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be cheaper in the long run with her locking her keys in constantly.
Turns out it pays for itself after 2 times, but yeah.
Yeah. But instead, I paid $5, got some little braided wire.
Yeah.
Got an arrow, pulled off the head, heated up the top, pulled out the head and the other stuff,
Oh,
ripped off the
don't
things,
show that on camera.
and then
This is what I used to break into my wife's car.
It's engineering. I'm teaching you guys. This is basic
You're
engineering.
teaching people how to engineer Slim Jims. That's
No.
not good, Kevin.
Well,
That's a crime.
it could be considered a crime, but I mean, at the same time, if you're using it to get your wife's keys out of the car constantly,
That's fine, but
Like-
No, I think we have a legitimate right to repair argument. It's legitimate consumer advice.
all right, it's consumer advice.
that's
We
what I'm
are-
saying.
Own car only.
But
Own car only.
We are not responsible if this is used against you in someone else's car.
Yeah.
But your own personal car, to save money, continue.
Yes. So I put everything together. It cost me $5 with the glue, the string, the arrow,
Mhm.
and putting it through.
Many of these items you get at your local hardware store.
Or at Walmart.
Gotcha. Or at Walmart.
Not sponsored. If you blame anybody, blame them. But you also, like, instead of doing the screwdriver thing where you damage the side of the door and can bend up the area, we switched to using an airbag, which is a lot easier and safer to not damage the car.
Mhm.
It
Yeah,
takes,
the airbag method is incredibly effective.
Very
it
effective.
is.
Yeah.
It takes me 2 minutes instead of taking me like 20 with a screwdriver and all that and a hanger. Having to bend it.
Oh man.
But it's one of those things. She did it again, except for this time she left the keys in the ignition at home. So when I got off work at like 1 a.m, the text message I arrived to when I got my phone, when it actually goes off after I get it out of the lockbox where there's no service, was, hey, so just a heads up, I'm going to need you to go and get my keys out of my car. They're in the ignition before you go to the podcast. And I'm like, what happened?
Was it running?
No, surprise. Luckily, it wasn't. If it was running, I'd be a little bit more probably irritated about it. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not spending money on your gas at this point.
Christian has us on at no, who is that? That was Christian. Has us on double speed.
Because
Oh, yeah, yeah.
he's
Because
trying to
he's
catch
behind.
up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. So
But
so it's safe
it
to
takes-
assume that you successfully
2 minutes,
extricated yourself into the car
5 minutes in the dark.
in the dark.
Because again, it's
Oh.
1 a.m. and I have to get to it, and yeah, so 5 minutes for the whole time to get in. But during the light, it's about 2 minutes for me, and it's one of those things like I didn't feel like I should ever have to make something to get into her car because in my head, I've never left my keys in the car. I lock the door with the key. Most people have buttons. She doesn't, but she has the key, and like I locked the car with my key, so I never think about like hitting the button or just locking it.
I mean, that's what was that BMW on Top Gear? Remember the one that they tested how quick it was to break into?
Oh, that everyone steals?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't it?
Just buy her that one. It's like a 381 or something like that. Just buy her one of those because I've seen it. You just done. It's on Top Gear. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but a BMW is expensive to fix.
Oh no,
to work on.
this one's from like 93. It'll cost you $1,000. It's fine. You don't have to worry. And then she'll be happy. She's BMW. Don't even
We'll
worry
have to
about
find it.
it. Don't
Then.
even worry about it.
Yeah,
Did they say it was the BMW that everyone had where fucking Hammond was from?
Yeah, because it was always stolen.
Because that's just where they took him after they were stolen.
Just get her that. You'll be fine, man.
I mean,
It'll be perfect.
I could already get it in there 2 minutes. It's
I
not
don't-
bad.
you know what? Here's the thing. How about you just remove the locks so she can't lock it?
Then, like, well,
There's
he has
nothing.
nothing worth stealing in there
nothing
right
worth
now,
stealing in there anyway.
except for the
This,
car, I
this
guess.
is really the only problem is her locking herself out.
Yes,
If you just remove the locks, then she'll never have that problem again.
that is true.
I think problem solved.
Could do that.
There we go.
Somehow she's gonna lock her keys in the car again, though.
Probably, but at least you try.
All right, real quick. What are the power rankings on the whiskey?
3, 1, 2.
3, 2, 1.
I'm with Kevin. 3-1-2.
Well, that's fine.
Then there's no mystery, so I don't have to show it.
Yeah, there's no mystery.
There's no mystery.
We had to.
I
Find
will say that if you're not in Texas, it won't matter because it's only released in Texas unless you find one of the random barrel picks. But that Old Forester King Ranch is phenomenal.
It's good. Holds up well.
Yeah.
It's not over smoky, which is my problem with most of the Texas stuff. Is it's just like liquid smoke.
They're all about their liquid smoke.
They do all have sort of a harsh, like they have a roughness to them
Yes.
on purpose. I think I don't like it doesn't make it bad, but it's a
I think
different.
I think it's just like the region, that's the flavor they want.
Like if you're looking for something between Scotch and bourbon, buy Texas.
You know what? That's solid consumer advice.
And on that bombshell,
Man, that terrible disappointment.
you guys good? Kevin, you good?
Yeah.
Casey,
Yeah.
you good?
We're good, man.
All right, they're Kevin and Casey. I'm Lane. Thanks for joining us on the Big Ash live stream. We'll see you again next week.